And for the final presentation of our Fab Five, this next entrepreneur executes like no other and doesn't take no for an answer. She showed the class the true meaning of her company name. Please welcome Manuela Sevi from Alpha A.
Wow, wow, wow. What a class. Thank you, guys. This has been amazing, and we've learned so much from one another. But you must be wondering what art and prop tech have to do with one another, right? It so happens that all buildings have one thing in common: walls. And we believe that living with art should be a right, not a privilege. So here are a few facts. Art promotes mental health. Art promotes community bonds. Art promotes lower vacancy. And buildings with strong art programs have higher return over invested capital. So an interesting example is, how many people do you think Hilton engages to put in artwork in a new property? How it works now is they'll have to hire a local curator. She'll only work with a handful of artists who will then outsource production of the actual artworks within the rooms, which is the bulk of the project, to a number of suppliers unknown to Hilton, adding multiple layers of cost and complication to a project that is already one of 2,300 that their head of design is overseeing. And this problem is industry-wide. It's not unique to hospitality, which has 264 million square feet of new space in the US alone, but there's multifamily with 307 billion square feet of new space, and commercial real estate with 670 million square feet of new space. So I'm Manuela. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Alpha, and we're here to make everyone's life easier. Alpha is the iTunes of the visual arts. We lower the amount of touch points in any given project to one. And we connect companies to the visual arts by licensing artwork by thousands of artists and dropshipping limited edition prints. We are the Gagosian that you can't afford. Alpha is the biggest art gallery in the world, but we hold no art. So how does the process work? Right now, a client can come into our website and fill out a very simple questionnaire. Our AI will then populate a collection, which can be tried out in different room views. Once the client hits the gavel in which way he wants to go, he can finalize the specs, and one of our APIs will send the artwork into the closest supplier, which will then print, ship, and deliver directly to their door. So Alpha is transforming the art consumption industry and allowing everyone to have access to museum-quality art at affordable prices. We're licensing artwork and drop shipping limited edition prints. We have supply chain in place in 3 continents, allowing us to import and export art cross-border. We're live in North America, South America, and Europe. Museum quality prints and completely inventory-free. If you walk into a gallery or to an art advisor, you'll be able to buy some art. It'll be extremely expensive and many times limited. And there's another thing: nothing is really customizable, which is essential in the design process. On Alpha, any artwork can be produced in any size or finish. Companies like Society6 provide affordable solutions, which are completely disposable. On Alpha, any artwork purchased brings with it the image copyright in perpetuity. And the key to all of this is technology. Alpha offers the quality of a gallery with the speed of online, high customization, and accessible pricing. A few interesting comparisons. In a gallery, an average work will cost about $10,000. An average Alpha print, which we'll see a few outside, goes for around $120 framed. In a gallery, you really get what you see. On Alpha, anything is customizable in different sizes, shapes, frames, you name it, we'll do it. In a gallery, a custom project can take up to 1,020 days. On Alpha, we deliver in 7 business days. An interesting example is a project that we're finishing now with Hilton. We worked with the design team from ideation to build a cohesive strategy connected to the city. We licensed artwork by local artists, and we created amazing works unique to the property, and we went one step further, transforming the walls, which are traditionally cost centers, into revenue generators by using QR codes and connecting our pieces back onto the platform and providing a rev share back into the property. A few interesting numbers. In 2018, there were about $70 billion in total art sales, and interior designers bought about $96 billion worth of furnishing, out of which 5% was art. A combination of this and the number of hotel rooms in the US leads to a total addressable market of $6 billion. And Alpha really does service the entire real estate and PropTech industry, from co-living companies such as Inviso and Airbnb, to traditional hospitality companies such as Marriott and Hilton, to white labels, where we provide an API which plugs into different front ends for companies such as Zola. Since joining the MetaProp program, we have landed 2 humongous hospitality projects with Hilton and the Four Seasons. We've also expanded our channel partnerships with companies such as Zola and Lively, and we've initiated our operations in the multifamily space with Cedar Street and Equity Residential. And we have a number of commercial projects rolling out in the next few months. And our team has the perfect combination of market-savvy know-how and insider-outsider perspective to tackle this problem. My background is in finance, but I grew up surrounded by art. My whole family is in the arts. My mother's an artist, my father's an art advisor, you name it, we probably were around art at some point in time. My co-founder, on the other hand, went through the traditional classic training. She has a master's from Christie's Education and has worked in the sector's most important institutions. And our CTO, Haroldo, has built applications for scale. He was the head developer in The Voice and Big Brother Brazil's mobile applications prior to joining us. And we have built an amazing advisory board which complements us even further. Fritz Dietzel is the founder of Dietzel, the biggest shipping company in the art world. Owen Harrington is a former SVP at Restoration Hardware. Phil Russo is a marketing guru in PropTech. And Andrea Yang, many of you have probably run into. She's a force of nature. So thank you for listening, and please take a look around. We have a lot of artwork. Try out our QR codes and join us as we revolutionize the way people interact with walls.